How's it going, everybody? In this video, we're going to be breaking down the blog, which is actually so packed with lots of important information this time, which is strange but very nice. And then we got some crazy data mines to go over today, which would be pretty much a bummer for me if true, because it's just boring to me, but also very impactful to the game. It's something we might want to start preparing for. Data mines have been pretty spot on lately. Alright, so we got Sasquatch initial launch. Congratulations to everybody in the Spotlight raids. We'll talk about that more in a bit. We got Merc's Golden Bounty tomorrow and on Sunday. That's going to be using your Mercs for Mouth characters and Blitz for some free gold. Raid season reward updates. We're going to see how those go in. And then we got some events. So the 24th, we got the Arena and Battle in Cosmic Crucible event for the Guardian unlock. We got Spend Experimental Energy. Then we're going to have Battle in Raids, collecting supply orb fragments and collecting milestone points from Spotlight Raid nodes. Congratulations once again to everybody who whaled their way into the Spotlight Raid. You're going to be having more character options here. Then we got the Strike Pass featuring Daka. This is very normal now for newer characters to get put in. Right now it's Pandapool and Penny and Pav. So Dakin going in next makes sense. Then we'll probably see some other new characters, maybe a Peter V1 coming up soon. We got Loki Teen Blitz. This kind of bums me out a little bit because he is on one of those gold orb frag nodes, so he kind of gets farmed up anyway. Doesn't help people who already have him unlocked, but if you don't have him unlocked, can get your Bifrost up to par. But do you really want to invest in Bifrost at all right now? Not if you don't absolutely have to. So yeah, kind of a bummer of Blitz. Then we got the Coming Out event. Now here's the big news. So we got Black Knight to the Cosmic Crucible store. Yes! Farmable. Lots of people said he was never going to be farmable. I said you guys are silly. He's part of a legendary unlock that is star-gated, so they have to make him farmable. So they put him in the worst store ever. So in this store, we got Nightcrawler, now Black Knight, Red Goblin, Robbie Reyes, Quicksilver, Iron Man Infinity War, Beta Ray Bill, Peggy Carter's in there, also part of the Old Man Logan stuff. So many very super important characters part of that Cosmic Crucible store. And Black Knight's gonna put all of them into the ground. You don't care about any character except Black Knight. Arena, War, Crucible, everywhere. You're gonna want to farm him all the way up, and he's gonna completely shake up the DPC priority to its core. So I might have to do an entire video on that coming up soon. Then we got Starbrand to the Raid store and Raid Orb. Cool, Starbrand. You get lots of raid credits. You'll farm up right away. Take him to 7 stars so that potentially we might need that for Old Man Logan's second run. We have no idea what's going to go on with that second run, but definitely get him farmed up just in case. Losing raid credits for him, that doesn't hurt. It is what it is, right? We get so many of those now. Now, this is super cool or worrying. I'm not sure. No, it's very cool at its core. So Cosmic Ghost Rider is now going to be featured in the Spotlight Raid Orb. Void Knight is moving to the Spotlight Raid Orb side pillar along with other Hive Mind characters. I'm going to be interested to see if Red Goblin is part of those sides, because then maybe, it doesn't feel as bad putting everything to Black in the Crucible store. We're getting a little bit of Red Goblin. And then a select group of Spider-Verse characters replaces Sinister Six. Now, it's very important they don't say Spider Society here, right? Will there be a Spider Society character in there? Probably. It's probably going to be Ghost Spider or Spider-Man Noir. Right? The fact they don't say Spider Society characters or single out a single character kind of speaks volumes, but, let's hold our judgment, wait up to see. Why this is cool is because just like Starman and Black Knight, we might need to get him farmed up all the way. He's an interesting-ish plug-and-play character with his passive, giving barrier when an enemy does his ultimate. We might need to bet 7 stars for Old Man Logan, who is the best character in the game right now. Where this bums me out is Void Knight doesn't have a permanent farm spot. So now he's going to be an RNG chance for lower amounts on the side pillar and nowhere to permanently farm. It feels like we just got the Spotlight raids. I'm fine. My Void Knight is maxed out on all 3 accounts now, even the baby account. I don't know if it was Mega Orbs or whatever the case may be, but he is maxed. People who don't have him unlocked yet or don't have him built up yet, the fact that he's already moving, kind of bittersweet. I love that the orb is changing that rapidly, right? And I think that if it maintains that, and it's like a new character, that's fantastic. But we need to find out where Void Knight is going to go for his permanent home. Hey, maybe he's going to go on one of those gold or training material orbs if we're lucky. Nodes, I should say. The Players' Voice Council is going to be having a vote. So they got, I think, 4 empty spots. If you want to put your name in the hat to be maybe a potential council member from today until the 28th, you got to get that application in. Then they're going to do a vote, and whoever gets, democratically voted in, it's so weird to say democratically voted in for a video game like this, is going to be put on the Players' Council. Now, People come to me a lot with their problems, their issues. Dorky, you should suggest this. This kind of sucks. This happens. If you think that you have a really good beat on the hard Marvel Strike Force, you have lots of great ideas, you stumble into bugs all the time, you kind of know the ins and outs of the game, I would strongly suggest you put your name into the running for the Players Council here. This is going to help you get that message, guys. These guys have so much more power than the Envoys do. They just do. And I don't want that responsibility anyway. So now available, Sasquatch. So yes, congratulations everybody that got Sasquatch. You're going to be using him in the Spotlight Raid Orbs as well. Just a devastating war defense team. So congratulations to everyone who did that. And then we got the Guardian Unlocks, another Alpha Flight member. So earn and cam orb fragments from Arena Rewards and Battle and Cosmic Crucible. We're going to be getting those truck keys, dog tags, Guardian shards, and it begins on the 24th. So this will be on the Monday. So here's the chart for that. We're not going to go over too much. Scotty's got a lot going on, guys. We're not having those event videos like we normally would. Probably in about 3 weeks. He'll be back to normal after he had surgery. Now he's moving and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah. So it looks like the main reward here is going to be some Crimson Tech gear as well as some other Crimson pieces for those whale stones. We have our Guardian shards. So if we look this up, we got 10, 20, 30, 45, 65. Is this going to be a whale stone? We got the pickup truck is right here. So hopefully we can still get these other Guardian shards, and the rest are going to come from orbs earned in the arena. Now it is not the same amounts as we had for the Panda Pool event. So the amount of orbs you're getting per day for your ranks is in the middle of the screen right now. So it's like 3,750 all the way up to ranks 1 to 20. 21 to 50 is going to be 3,000. 51 to 100 is 2,500, and so on and so forth. So it is a little bit less than what we had in previous events. But I think we're getting more actual shards for Guardian himself, which is something I celebrate more. I hate relying on those orbs, especially when it's like RNG through and through, right? All right, glorious and free boost your progress on the On Guard the event with a glorious and free web event. So spend experimental energy, the X marks the spot, advance in the On Guard for the milestone, and gather and cam orb fragments. So we're getting more of those fragments. Kick off your journey again on the Monday. So this is going to be the chart there. So it's spend X marks the spot energy. And we're going to be getting lots of nice fragments. So this is the web milestone. At least we're going to be getting a very decent amount of these orbs. So I think Guardian's going to be a much easier unlock than North Star is, which is good because Guardian's going to set the stage. And by the way, lots of people are asking me, North Star's passive, when he gives the speed stat, he gives it to his entire team before he gets it. He doesn't get it until Guardian's first turn, which is why he doesn't go before Guardian. Guardian, Raider, North Star Striker, or even North Star Raider as well if you want to have both of them. And then you could do Striker on Sunfire and Striker on Wolverine. Lots of people are saying Raider on Sunfire. I'm not seeing it. The damage Striker does with Sunfire is huge. Because, especially if you're free to play, you're not going to have the other character super big. His Striker attack will destroy whoever he hits with the Vulnerable, which is going to get you more energy, which is going to let you kind of run that cooldown sequence over and over and over again. So yeah, I strongly suggest that ISO setup. Anyway, here we go. Strengthen your alliance bonds in the form of far and wide event from dog tags. So earn points by battling in raids, collecting the supply orb fragments, collecting milestone points from the Spotlight raid nodes. Again, congratulations to everybody that whaled out. You're going to have an easier time on this event. The higher the difficulty and the further in each lane you are, the more points per node. Oh, Jesus. The highest points will come from the nodes required outflow. Of course! Of course! Congratulations to the spenders. You get the goods. Everybody else, pray to God you can get on the monthly events. We'll have to check out other people's event videos to see how that goes. Collect dog tags, T2L5 ions, Crimson Catalyst parts, and T4 ability materials. Sasquatch Diamond promotions, Mega Gold Orb fragments, Armory 19 orbs, Unite Your Alliance. Oh, this is an alliance event for diamonds? Oh, really? That's crazy. Okay, so the dog tags all the way to 13. The fact that the dog tags are like this tells me that free-to-play, just doing the spider-sided nodes, probably going to get that done. Maybe have to do difficulty 2. We'll have to wait and see. Just battling raids. Okay, so just battle in raids will get you up to 240,000. So you're fine. You're 100% fine. You're going to get all the way up to here, I think. Yes, I do think that as long as your alliance is full, you're doing all your attacks, that you're going to get all the way up to there. But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe because we're going to be limited to 50% of the spotlight raid, maybe we're not going to be able to get that far. Yeah, okay, wow. Diamonds attached to an Alliance event with 20,000 Mega Gold Orb Fragments on the line and 30,000 Armory 19 Orb Fragments. Ooh-wee. Auctions back on the menu, boys. Hey, to everyone's going for that, shout out to your wallets. Thank you for supporting the game for us. We got the Bifrost Quick Rumble, and then we got the Raid Reward Update. So there's a little bit of issue right now where if you're not doing the Spotlight Raids, you're not getting like any T4s. So they're throwing T4s in the Greek raids for like the very, very new players. I think that's cool. I will say the Spotlight Raid, not insanely difficult to get in there with like your X-Men team and your Spider Society team if you're not going to do difficulty 1. So you should get into Spotlight Raid as quickly as possible, especially once you unlock your Alpha Flight free-to-play method. All right, so don't miss this week's Pride Month celebration where you can earn character shards for some of Marvel's LGBTQ plus characters. Continue your search for coming out milestone items in various areas in game. I read arena for a second. Areas in game like campaign nodes, milestone rewards, and others. Keep in mind the coming out milestone items will not show up in reward summary pop-ups like the one you received after auto-completing a campaign node, but you'll still get the proper milestone progress. Here are the remaining dates and times to hit coming out milestones. So we got June 21st to 24th and June 28th to the 1st. We got Merc's Golden Bounty, and the Friday free claim was more North Star shards. I didn't think I was going to unlock this guy without these. And then we got, shout out commanders, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for watching this. All right, sorry, jumped the shark for a second there. Just want to let you guys know where these gems are if you're looking for them. We got the first gem in the complete all daily objectives. We have confirmation it's there. I can't see it because I already completed my objectives of the day, which is fine because I'll be able just to get it tomorrow. And the second gem is actually going to be on the campaign nodes like they normally are. Chapter 66, Kitty Pryde is going to be hiding this gem. Remember, when you farm it, you're not going to see it actually drop off the node, but you will get credit for it. All right, let's get into these juicy data mines. This is coming from a newcomer to the data mine scene, Destiny of MSF, but I did see that he had some good data mines where he was finding a lot of interesting information that others were missing. So we have the Captain Britain. So we got awakened abilities for all of his abilities, which is kind of strange because it's normally just a few. But yeah, Captain Britain. So I needed to look up like who Captain Britain was, what is the deal with this character, and the reason this is bothering you guys because we just got the version of Captain Canada. Can't the North breathe for a second, Scopely? Anyway, Dr. Brian Braddock, aka Captain Britain, was the champion of the British Isles and its people, endowed with mystical power. So a mystical legendary, it would kind of fit the scene because we haven't had a mystic in a while, right? Like we had Nova Bio, Black Cat Skill, Goblin Tech, Old Man Logan Mutant. Fifth one would be Mystic, so it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Now I looked at his affiliation, so he kind of seems like a bland character. He seems boring. But his affiliations are kind of cool. So we got Excalibur, Sword Bearers of Krakoa, Avengers. Probably won't see anything related to that. Bard Academy Staff, War Avengers, Secret Champions of Europe, Illuminati, Secret Avengers. Maybe we're going to see a return to, like, Sharon Carter and Captain America Sam and Maria Hill. Probably not, though. Probably not, though. Captain Britain Corps and the Corps and the Hellfires Club, the Pendragon's feature. So the thing that stands out the most, obviously, the main team that was mentioned first, is going to be Excalibur, right? So if we go over to Excalibur, there's lots of ties to X-Men and Professor X. So the X-Men thought it of Professor Xavier's dream to offer up their lives. It is so much to ask that we fight to preserve it. The sword Excalibur represented hope. So this is a different version of Captain Britain is my understanding, but maybe we'll get two of them because there is two. We have Captain Britain Brian and Captain Britain Betsy. Other members of the team, Nightcrawler, Shadowcat, Phoenix. So Shadowcat, they just kind of reworked her, just kind of reworked Phoenix. I can see them making the team. I think they would probably do both versions of Captain Britain. Which one would be the legendary? I'm not sure. But another, like, mutant heavy-ish team, right? And I don't think Nightcrawler would make the team. I think, like, Nightcrawler could have a couple shout-outs to them, but it would just be in the vein of, like, what Nightcrawler does with a lot of teams, which would just make them better. We could also see maybe a Jubilee in there. Maybe Rogue. This would be a great way to get another Horseman rework to help out with that Apocalypse nonsense. But a legendary... Imagine it was Jubilee, Rogue, and Phoenix. 3 mutant legendary. That'd be kind of sick. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. Let me know what you're thinking about the idea of Captain Britain. Let me know how you're feeling about that blog. I think it was a pretty good day, Marvel Strike Force, with all that information. But anyway, for now, Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.